I was coming to a meeting here. We were coming up the hall. I was coming up with Mayor Frank Witt. And he said, "Annie, I feel like hell. I hope I make it." And 10 minutes into the meeting, he dropped dead. And we sent him to the hospital and eventually decided to finish the meeting. I did my first meeting the day that Frank Witt dropped dead. Well, there was a city manager who was fired. And he came to me and he said, "Okay, I'm leaving. Will you please run for council? I want somebody that I trust on council." So I ran and got elected. Hello, my name is Ann Antonin. I am the only female mayor Hamilton has had so far. And it was way back in the 70s, I think 78, 79, when I was the mayor. I did not get reelected, believe me.
You remember the Butler County home up on the hill?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. That's what you're talking about.
Yeah. That's why CHAPS was founded. We want you to tell that story.
I went up to try to stop the demolition of the building, but they weren't paying any attention to me. They tore it down.
And is that what caused you to start CHAPS then?
It might have been, yes.
Why should we preserve old buildings?
Well, I think they're part of who we are and what we've been. And tearing them down and building these new things that don't make much sense, I don't like it. If you want to build a new building, fine, but just don't tear an old building down to do it. Well, I went to school as an artist, and World War II came and all the men got drafted, and they didn't want to lose the man who was in charge of architecture at the University of Cincinnati. So they had to find somebody who could study architecture. And somehow or other they asked me if I would study architecture, and I did. And that's changed my whole life. I got different jobs. I finally got a job in architect in Oxford. And the architect in Oxford was not in the office one day when this man came in. He wanted to bid a school. It was going to be in Oxford. And he came in and saw me and said, "Can I get the drawings? Can I pay for this so that I could bid this job?" Yes. Well, he got the job, and every time they came up to check the job, he came to check me. And when the job was finished, we got married. And he lived in Hamilton, so we bought a lot. I designed the house, he built it, and we moved into Hamilton.
What about the Anthony Wayne Hotel? Were you involved in saving that?
I was definitely involved in saving this. They were going to tear it down, and I got them to give it to me and CHAPS to save it. And we did a lot of restoration work on it.
What do you think is the most important building in Butler County?
What?
What's the most important building in Butler County?
Oh, God. What would that be? Well, this is where I was mayor, so of course I think this is an important building. And I think the courthouse is very important. And Anthony Wayne is important. I think that people are beginning to understand how important these older buildings can be. I hope CHAPS continues and continues to grow and continues to save buildings and things. That would be wonderful. You need something like that in the city. The city council politicians, they don't think that, you know. It's not the way they do things. I just felt there was so much old and wonderful stuff here. I did not want to see it destroyed.